What's up, everybody? This is officially my first time doing a Twitch video, and I think what I want to talk about, since nobody's here, this will just be practice. I'll just practice talking into a camera because I normally don't talk into a camera, or I'm not really, I won't say qualified, but this just feels weird not talking to a person, but talking to a camera, talking to a phone. But anyway, I know a lot of people are doing it, so I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone and talk about, relationships. See how to work this. What can I talk about? You know what? I'll talk about being prepared as a man. What are some things you can do to be prepared as a man for a relationship, for marriage? So I'm 41, and I talk to a lot of people about relationships and marriage and healthy living, and it seems like a lot of people, that I speak to want a relationship or want to be married or want to find the right woman, but they have not become the right person themselves. And I really feel like attracts like. If you really desire to be in a great relationship, you desire to have a fulfilled relationship, you desire to meet a person to experience life with on this path called marriage and finding a life partner, it's so important to not go looking for it, but instead to attract it. And I think one of the main ways that you become an attractive person, or in what others may term a high value person, is to really work on yourself. And that phrase, work on yourself, sounds so cliche because everybody says it, but what does it mean? What does it mean to work on yourself? Well, if you look at every relationship, every great relationship consists of healthy individuals who know how to make healthy decisions as they interact with each other, communicate with one another, and cooperate with each other. And it's in those decisions that determine the quality of the relationship. Your decisions determine your destination, what kind of marriage, what kind of relationship you're going to have. So if our decisions determine the destination of the relationship, then what determines my decisions? How do I determine or how do I make great decisions pertaining to myself as a single person, and how do I make decisions when I'm involved in a relationship or marriage? And if you look at your decisions are based on your thinking. There's this Bible verse that says, seek ye first the kingdom and all of its righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. And I think a lot of people think about that in terms of what you have to do to be righteous. But I really feel like the author is saying, in order to be righteous, you have to have righteous thinking, healthy thinking. And I really think that produces a person's ability to make good decisions, great decisions, decisions about money, decisions about conflict, decisions about how we're going to interact with each other, decisions about children, decisions about careers, decisions about intimacy, all these different decisions that we have to make every day pertaining to ourselves and our relationships are based on healthy thinking. So if I'm going to truly work on myself, then I think that I need to figure out, how do I make decisions? What's my criteria when I need to make a decision? Am I a person of pride who looks at making decisions as it's only me and I'm the best person to make decisions for me? Or am I a person with humility, because I realize that I have blind spots in the way that I process things and the process scenarios in my life. I have blind spots, so I don't have always great ideas or all the information to make great decisions pertaining to my life. So I defer to people who I trust, who have information in areas where I don't, to help me make decisions based on their level of expertise and my inability to have or to possess the information to make a great decision about myself in certain scenarios. So I think from that perspective, like, we have to do a better job at preparing ourselves to make great decisions. So the question is who's on your committee team to help you make decisions about your relationship? Oh no, I don't need anybody. I'm good. I can make, you know, all the necessary decisions. But the thing is that you don't know everything. And if you think you know everything, you're being prideful. And if you're being prideful, that means that you have blind spots in how you make great decisions. So you're going to make decisions based on ignorance, and somebody is going to get hurt. So I'm realizing that working on me is a full-time job. This is something that I have to continue to do every single day. I have to surround myself around people who I know what I want to say. His name is, where's the book? Ray Dalio wrote a book called Principles, and he talks about believable people and how believable people are people who have done something more than 3 times and they've experienced success in it, and they have the evidence to prove that they can help you be successful in that same area because they've already proven to be successful. And these are the kind of people you want to surround yourself around to help you make decisions, not only for your financial life, your physical fitness life, your relational or marital life. You want to surround yourself around people who are believable, who are have proven that they know what they're talking about, and you can trust them. You can trust them because they have a great reputation of helping other people become successful like themselves. And I think today, like, so many people are so prideful. Like, we don't want to take anybody else's advice. We know everything. You know, you can't tell me anything, and I'm going to do it my way. It's my way or the highway. And you oftentimes make poor decisions that cost you so much. So I think moving forward in 2021, we have to look at, how am I preparing myself for a great relationship? What relational skills do I have? What communication skills do I have? What kind of conflict resolution skills do I have? Because it's about being so valuable in the relational skills that partnering with someone, you would add value to the relationship and they would add value to you because they have a similar skill set. And skills can be learned. We can all learn how to problem solve. We can all learn how to communicate better. We can all learn different relational skills, how to interact, how to go for win-win scenarios, negotiation, how to see it from someone else's perspective. These are all relational skills. And if you don't have these skills, it's going to be very difficult to maintain a great relationship and a great marriage. So that's my tidbit. What else do I want to talk about? Let's see here. How do I work this? Let's see. Here's a question. What can I do? I read that, sometimes people send me questions about relationships and life and what they can do to be a better person or a better person in their relationship. And here's a question that I got. What do I do if I am dating someone? This is a guy dating a girl. What do I do if the girl that I'm dating doesn't see the value in premarital counseling? So I'm assuming that they're going to get married. So what I would tell this person is that if his to be wife, soon to be wife, or whenever they decide to get married, if she doesn't see the value in getting information about how they're going to communicate effectively, cooperate effectively, and interact correctly or efficiently or effectively, does she already know how to do these things? Does she have above average relational skills that set her apart from the average person? Because like I said earlier, it's one thing to be infatuated with someone. It's another thing to be in a partnership with someone and be with someone who's going to help you become the best version of yourself. And that's another reason why you have to be so careful about who you choose as a marriage partner. Like, you can't just go out and choose based on how they look. It's got to be more than that. It's got to be deeper than that. What does this person bring to the table? What do I bring to the table? Is this person, are they interested in being a wife to me, or are they just interested in being married to me? Or from a man's perspective, is this guy interested in being a husband to me, or is he just interested in being married to me? These are some things to think about, because everybody who gets married not necessarily doesn't become a husband or a wife. Getting married doesn't make you a husband or wife. It makes you married. What you do in your marriage produces husband and wife situations where you can become a husband, and it's in your best interest to become a husband before you get married and become a wife before you get married. But a lot of people think that marriage is going to make them act like a husband, and if they're a man, and a woman to act like a wife, when she gets married. But what I would tell this guy is, if your fiance doesn't see the value in getting information in how to effectively lead and manage a relationship with you, then you need to question whether this is a person that you want to partner with, because life is about making great decisions. Life is about great marriage is about making great marriage decisions. It's about being emotionally stable, being emotionally intelligent, spiritually intelligent, and being able to work with someone in an exclusive way for a lifetime. And we're all teachers. We're supposed to be students and teachers of life. That means that we're supposed to continue learning, and we're also supposed to be teaching others what we've learned in the cycle of life. So I don't know what else to talk about. See, is that one person? That's cool. What else can I talk about? Let's see here. By the way, this is my first time doing a live on Twitch, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Work on my communication skills. Let's see here. Who do we have in the chat room? How do I even operate the chat?